What is going on, guys? Thank you for watching the video. Tony here from LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. And what you're going to see in this video is just a little segment of the complete series in the VIP course at LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. We're putting on some decals here. And usually when applying decals, you're going to want to use the squeegee for larger decals. The smaller ones, you don't get that much air bubble issues. Like this one laid on really well. But just keep that in mind. You want to spread from the center out when applying these decals. And I got these decals at doityourselflettering.com. I got no affiliation. Great website, great product, and their shipping times are very, very quick as well. So I'm going to have my daughter peel back the paper here and expose our Learn Auto Body and Paint trucking company decal.
A, here comes the B, A, P, here comes the T, R, U, C, and K, I, N, G, C, and then O.
Wow,
It's like a magic scroll.
that looks cute.
Because I can drive it. Well, can't reach the pedals kind of-ish, but yeah.
So it's super easy to put these decals on. Very, very easy.
So this is a super fun project that we did. It's over 17 videos at LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com VIP. About close to actually 6 hours of content, over 400 minutes of step-by-step detailed videos that takes you through the complete restoration. It started out as a build that we brought in from Osaka, Japan. $2,500 I paid for it. We brought it in, completely stripped it. We did a 3-tone paint job, moon dust X finishes, pearl in the white on top, and just documented the entire process and have everything in VIP for you step by step for it. So if you're interested in looking at this series as well as a bunch more, there's probably over about 115 hours of step-by-step videos and Learn Auto Body VIP, as well as the community that you get access to, the private forums, the private Facebook groups to share your story. So check it out. So we're going to go ahead and finish up these decals and then do our bed liner, Raptor liner.
The orange is like, what do you call it?
That looks so cool.
Like the gold looks awesome.
How is it, guys?
Let me get the red one.
That is awesome.
This whole better thing. Where do you begin? 5 a.m. alarms, assignments made.
So easy, a little girl can do it.
Alright guys, so there's many ways in installing decals. You can do it with your eye, you can measure, you can have tape marks. It's a pretty simple process. So have fun with it. I had a lot of fun putting these decals on, and you could just order them at that website, and I hope you like this little segment. So when it comes to masking, basically mask up what you don't want painted. So I don't want the side here painted, that whole glossy section there, right? So I'm just gonna mask everything up. So this takes literally, it took me about, I would say 2 hours to mask everything up, because you gotta mask the bed and the side, each tailgate, right? So probably 2 hours in all, and then ready for painting. It's not crazy because we're not doing like flames or anything or drawing custom graphics. That would take a good, days. Anyway, so let's go ahead and finish masking this truck up and get ready for mixing and spraying our Raptor liner. And you want to try to use the best tape you can when masking. And I am using the cheap tape here. This was like a Saturday I was doing this. I didn't know I didn't have much tape, so I had to run to Home Depot quick to pick up some tape. They didn't have the good 3M stuff that I wanted. But as long as you're not using the cheap tape and letting your product sit in the sun for an hour or two, you're not going to have the issue with the adhesive sticking to the paint. So for short, quick purposes, it's fine, but for longer term, you definitely want to make sure you have the good tape on there, especially when masking when painting, because sometimes the cheap stuff just blows off while you're painting, you know, by the windshield or whatever. The masking tape will just blow right off. But we actually had no issues with this Scotch brand of masking tape. So we're going to completely fold this thing like a gift wrapped birthday present, right? We're going to mask it up clean so no overspray can get onto the other side of the completely painted panel here, right? So we're going to take our time and just button it up really well, because the last thing you need is overspray, especially like a Raptor liner, bed liner stuff getting on your new paint job, right? So take your time, mask it, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the mixing and spraying. Always important to do a little quick wax and grease remover. I didn't have to because this stuff is so thick and crazy that you could just probably just spray over dirt and it'll hold. But I just did a quick wax and grease, blow all the dust off lightly, you know, just get all the grime out, whatever, and kill it. So the basic mixture for this is I got a complete gallon kit of Raptor liner. They give you a pint. My mistake. They give you a quart of activator, which is what I have in my hand right now, and 4 quarts of sprayable bed liner. So they just say fill it up until it reaches almost to the top in there, right at the neck of the bottle there, and then shake it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. I shook it for about a good 4 minutes because it was really thick stuff. So I cut the video, I just kept on shaking it, and then all I did was that's the gun they gave me with the kit, all right? Pretty simple, plug and play. I just hooked up my air from my regular spray guns to the bottom of that thing with my water filter, right? Same exact setup, plugged it in, and started spraying. So this is my first time ever spraying this stuff. Just wanted to just kind of see what it would look like on the ground. And just cranked it, you know. Very, very thick stuff. And it comes out literally in like 2-inch strips, maybe even like an inch and a half. So it takes a lot of strokes, but eventually you get there. It is very messy, and you're gonna get overspray all over the floor, all over the place with this. So just make sure you don't have anything important behind it or around the area. For me, the shop, it was all good. I just swept up the area the day after. It had a lot of black overspray, like rubber all over my floors. But it wasn't that bad. So let's go ahead and finish it up. I love this stuff. It came out really nice. Just tricky to spray facing down as the bottle gets empty, because the feed that sucks up the material from inside the can, that comes off of the gun there, is straight down. It's not like on an angle like some siphon spray guns, some of the older siphon spray guns. So it's a little tricky. So doing the bed, I actually had to make sure I filled up. I mixed another can and I filled the same can, one can back up. You know what I mean? I kept it full so I could spray the bed, because the bed is completely laid down. You know what I mean? It's not like I could put it on its side. Let's go high speed. Yeah. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. Don't you wish you could work this fast? I wish I could work this fast. I get so much accomplished, so much done so quick. It'd be amazing. That's pretty much it in spraying this stuff. It's straightforward, mask up what you don't want, black, and bang it, you know? It dried on really, really hard. I thought it was gonna dry on like a softer rubber, but it's really like a hard rubber. I think it's very durable, and I would definitely use the product again. So if you're looking to do something like this, I do recommend the product. Really good stuff. One thing, as I started spraying with this stuff, I stopped spraying like a regular spray gun by releasing the trigger at each pass. I just held my trigger down and just kept on going. It was a lot easier that way, you know, because you're not painting for perfection here. This is just hardcore stuff that just comes out of the gun. So we're getting there about 30 minutes later or so. Putting our final coat on the bed here, laying on really nice. And yeah, looks freaking fantastic. And like I always say, clean your spray guns really well. I still had a quart of this stuff left, and I wanted to keep the gun. So I'm just cleaning everything up here quick. I ran some clean, fresh lacquer thinner through it as well. I had a clean cup, and I just blew it out of the whole gun. You know what I mean?
Coming.
So here is the finished product. I hope you liked the video. Check it out here. Laid on really good. I like the stuff, and I highly recommend it. It's not that expensive. What did I pay? I paid under 150 bucks for the kit. I think it was around 120 to 140 in that area. I think you're really, really gonna like it if you use it. So at this point, I promised my daughter I was going to take her to the park. Again, this was a Saturday, me doing this, Saturday morning. So I wanted to just take off the masking paper, just like any other paint. You know, I always say, you know, no more than an hour after you paint, you want to take the masking paper off before it completely dries. Because if you don't, you have the risk of having a harder time peeling your masking tape off. You know, it can get stuck on the paint, it could start peeling your paint, whatever. So I just wanted to get the edges off, right, like this, before I left and went to the park with my daughter. That was the main thing. And I just wanted to record this special segment for you to tell you this, because it's very important. You know, you don't want to just leave it, come back a day later, then you're going to be fighting to take your masking paper off. And you could risk just having little issues that you don't need. Like I said, like your masking tape sticking to some areas and not coming off clean, right? Or peeling paint off. If you're still watching, I want to say thank you so much. And if you want to learn more step-by-step, in-depth auto body and paint through a Netflix-style training center, check out LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. We have a ton of content, ton of free videos. Also, we have the VIP section of the course where you're going to learn so much more in-depth and interact with the community of tens of thousands of people. And just, you have to see it, is what I'm saying. So check out VIP at LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for watching the video. And do not forget to like the video, subscribe, and wait for my next videos. Thank you.